In this video, we're going to go over some of Amazon's best-selling CPUs as of today. I'll link to all the CPUs in this video in the description so you can check them out on Amazon. Starting with the 7800X3D, this is currently the #1 best-selling computer CPU processor, and for good reason. This CPU is a gaming beast. It is a generation old now, with the 9800X3D being released by now. But for this price point, it's actually still really good at gaming performance. Now, of course, the 9800X3D, which is newer, is definitely better if you can get your hands on one of those, but it might cost a little bit more. So if you can find the 7800X3D at a decent price, that's still very, very, very valuable, and you're going to get great performance, particularly gaming with it. And as you can see here, they do have some bundles listed on here. I'm not sure exactly the value on these, but maybe these are some decent deals. So if you're looking to make a build and you want to get a really good gaming CPU, definitely take a look at some of these bundles and see if they're worth it. You get the motherboard with it. But what makes this CPU so great at gaming is their 3D V-Cache technology, which is evident that it has it by their X3D. So if you ever see an AMD CPU with the X3D, whether it's a 5700 X3D, which is a little older, or this one, or even the newer 9800 X3D, just know that the X3D ones are going to be much better at gaming if that's what you're really buying for. As I already mentioned, this is our second CPU, and this is the 9800 X3D. This one is going to give you even better performance than the 7800 X3D, particularly in gaming. This is pretty much the best gaming CPU you can buy right now, which is why it's so popular. So for the price, you're going to get just incredible performance. There are CPUs that cost more than this with Ryzen's new release that are going to be even better, but for the price performance for most gamers, even trying to get the top end performance, this is really all you need when it comes to gaming. You can pair this with any GPU you want, even if you have a 5090. This CPU will pair with it just fine. And again, they do have bundles on here, so if you want to take a look at some bundles right here and put together yourself a new really great build, this is probably the best gaming CPU. I think I just said that, but this is the best gaming CPU you can get right now. So if you're looking to build or upgrade, you can get this AM5 CPU, put it in there, and you're going to get very, very, very good performance with this 9800 X3D. Hence why it's one of the more popular CPUs right now on Amazon, with 4.7 stars and over 1,800 ratings. The next CPU here is, again, one of the newer CPUs from AMD. This is the 9600X. This is more of a budget CPU compared to the last ones, at least. But at $174, you're still going to get some very, very, very good performance out of this CPU. So if you're looking to build a computer for gaming or whatever, even multitasking, whatever you want to do, just a computer in general, this is going to be a very, very good value one right here. The 9600X is going to give you some really solid performance in gaming, productivity, video editing, anything like that, at more of your mid-range type of budget. So I definitely highly recommend this if you don't want to buy a 9800X3D or something like that. You're looking for more of a mid-range to budget option. The 9600X is a newer, really, really good CPU. You can tell people are liking it because it has 4.8 stars at over 600 ratings, so people are definitely really enjoying the CPU, and it has over 4,000 bought in the past month, so it's also really popular. The final CPU on today's video is going to be a little bit older one. This is an AM4 CPU, so keep that in mind that you're buying the right platform, depending which one you have. All the other ones were AM5 for reference. So this one's a generation older, so it's at end of life. But if you are building a truly budget PC build, this is still a really good value CPU at only $78 right now. Really solid reviews at 4.7 stars, over 7,000 ratings. And this is the Ryzen 5 5500. This is a 6-core, 12-thread processor that also comes with a Wraith Stealth cooler, so you don't need to buy a separate CPU cooler with this either, even at the low price of $78. So for budget builds on AM4, you're going to get some really nice performance for the money out of this processor, which is why it's still one of the better selling CPUs on Amazon. And I highly recommend it if you are putting together an AM4 build that you're trying to stay under a certain low budget. That's going to be it for this video of the best selling CPUs on Amazon. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment below. Again, I'll link to all of the CPUs in this video in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.